Hey, what's up? It's Nate. I've got an Amazon Flex logistics block. It's 1:30 to 4:30, so it's a 3-hour block. Not a great block. It's a Monday afternoon. I think $67.50 for the 3 hours. Generally, I don't take Amazon Flex blocks for, what is that, $22.50 an hour, I think it is. I wouldn't normally take that, but I couldn't get on the schedule for DoorDash. It's not very busy. Like I said, it's a Monday. So I grabbed it, figured why not? Let's record a video while we're at it. Also had some people ask about how I sort packages. So I will try to go over that throughout the route, how I sort packages. This is like a regular cycle, so just delivering regular packages, not same day, which is what I usually do. In my area, blocks that start at like 5 p.m. and later are same day deliveries. Those are a little different. So I'll kind of talk about how I sort those. That one's a lot easier than this one, but I will talk about it. First thing is, as you probably notice if you see me packing the van, is I put the boxes in the back and I put the bags and the mailers, the paper bags, the plastic mailers, all of that in the front. Just seems easier. Then I can just grab, if it's one of the small packages in a poly mailer, I can just grab it, drop it off at the door. If it's a bigger box, I can take it in the back. Obviously, I can't keep everything up front. That's my first step. Boxes in the back, everything else up front. I have about 22 miles to the first delivery, which isn't horrible, and it looks like they're all pretty grouped together. They generally are on these, just the regular Amazon deliveries, the non-same day deliveries. They are usually pretty well grouped together. I think it's closer to what they would generally be delivering on an Amazon van or a truck. So they're pretty close routes. So that's good news. Let's go. We have, I think, let me check, 27 stops, 43 packages. Okay, now that we're moving along, first tip, boxes in the back, everything else, bags, poly mailers, everything up front. Next is if you're doing just a regular cycle and not the same day, each package should have a little sticker on it that will have the sort zone. In my case, I noticed that I have 2 sort zones. So I've got D-31.3B and D-31.1C. So I've got 2 different sort zones. And what that essentially means is that's kind of how they group them together. So the one D-31.1C, those packages will kind of all be in one area. You'll deliver all those. Then you'll move on to the D-31.3B. You'll deliver all those packages. So I sort the boxes and the packages in this case, into 2 separate areas. Try to keep them separated, keep those sort zones together. And then also, you notice there's a 4-digit code. So if you look at when you're doing a delivery, you'll see the little driver aid number. I'll show a screenshot here, a 4-digit. Look for 6786 on this delivery. Find the package that has that sticker with the 4-digit code 6786, and that's your package that you're trying to deliver. It's really that simple. That's what I do. I don't know if I explained it very well. I'd be happy to answer any questions, specific questions in the comments, so drop them down there if you have any other questions. Okay, so this next delivery we see is a plastic bag, and the 4-digit number is 6787. So I look in my pile, find the plastic bag with 6787, and we know we've got the right one. Also, when I put, especially the bags, the boxes not so much because it's easier to kind of sort through them and look for them, but when I put the poly mailers and everything else up front, I do try to put them in order, numerical order, sort them. So, the biggest number on the bottom, lowest number on the top. I try to do that. They do not start with the lowest number in my experience. So right now we started about in the middle of the numbers, but it will kind of go in order from here. So the last one was 6786. Then my second drop is 6787. So it's not necessarily that I'm going to start from top to bottom, but at least it's easier to find them in a stack instead of having 20 or 30 packages that are just randomly tossed in here. I know they're at least in order. So if I need 6792, I kind of know where to start looking. All right, let's do some more deliveries. All right, so this next delivery has 7 packages, so that'll get rid of a few of these. I think I took a screenshot of the order. You'll see that it has 7 packages and the 4-digit codes kind of go in order. So it's 67, 90, 91. They're not in order on the screen because it's like 3 different names, but it has them all from like 90 to 97, whatever it is. So it makes it a little easier to find. All right, let's get it delivered. wasn't so bad. The only problem was one of the packages says it was a customized box, but it turns out it was just whatever that bedding, I don't know if you can see it in the video or not, but it was not in a box at all. They just put a label on like a comforter package. So so I had it up front. I was in the back looking for a box, but it wasn't. All right, on to the next. Hello. Guy came out of the back yelling. I didn't know, thought he was yelling at me. I guess he was yelling at the dog, but it all went well. That's a weird Gander Mountain. All right, we've got 5 stops left, 8 packages. I think there's 2 or 3 going to this drop off right up the road here. I forgot to mention, I finished the first zone, D31 1C or whatever it was, and I'm on to the D31.3B. So it just follows along. I didn't even notice. I mean, I did because I ran out of packages up front for the first zone. And then what I do is just move the other packages up and kind of make sure they're in order whenever I get a second, you know, at a stop, or if I have to pull over or whatever I have to do. But obviously on the last zone, 5 more stops. Things are going smoothly so far. Probably shouldn't say it, but what's the worst that could happen, right? Last delivery, about 2.1 miles to the drop off. Little, it's not even in a mailer, but hey, we'll get it delivered. Let's go. Okay, got the last package delivered. Someone came out of the garage behind me, so I don't think I got any of that recorded, but it is what it is. I handed it to him. He said, I'll take it. I'm going out hunting though, so I'll give it to someone later. No big deal to me. Delivered. So we are done. It is 3:58 p.m. Started at 1:30. So what is that? 2.5 hours. So $27 an hour. Not terrible. Let's see. We drove so far. We've driven 42 miles. I've got about 20 miles back. So We're looking about 65 miles, about $1 per mile. Not horrible either. I try to get more than that when I'm doing the food delivery apps, but not terrible. So hopefully I explained the zones and kind of how I organize things. Essentially just separate packages by zone, and then if you can, especially with the bags, the poly mailers and whatnot, put them in order just so it's easier to sort through them to find them. That's pretty much what I do for these. As far as the same day deliveries, they are labeled like 1-1, so that's first package, first delivery, 2-2, 2-3. So you can just put those in order, and those do go in order every time. So those ones are pretty easy. If I get a same day delivery, I'll try to mention it in a video coming up. But anyway, comments, questions, concerns, anything in the comment section below. Drop a like on the video if you like it. Please subscribe. We are getting so close to 1,000 subscribers. That'll be a good milestone for us to hit. And thanks for watching.